Thanks for joining us here on 90s Plus. Meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Very busy weather on this Monday morning. The mountains, no-go territory. We're talking about whiteout conditions at the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels. I know there's already a ton of closures there. I know Berthoud Pass, a lot of the passes are already closed. Parts of I-70 are as well. Folks, stay at home. Just stay at home for the next couple of hours. Things will start to improve for us later on this afternoon, but for right now, things are looking very, very rough for us. In the mountains, it's a combination of snow plus 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. That means visibility is basically nothing. Again here, folks, just stay at home. If you are skiing, you're in the mountains and you're trying to get back, wait a couple of hours. Things will improve, but right now looks to be the worst of it. Come about 2, 3 o'clock. I think we'll get enough meaningful improvement. That's probably going to be a bit better. Even then, it won't be good. You can wait till tomorrow, but if you need to get back today, wait a couple of hours. Let's show you what it looks like. I mean, look at that at the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels. In fact, there is basically nothing. There's zero visibility right now at the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels. That is remarkable, and I mean that in kind of the worst of senses, but boy, you just can't see a thing right now up there. Again, you might just notice some of those cars. Folks, this image should do all the talking, right? Do you want to drive in that? I don't. That is, even if you're able to get up there right now, it is straight up no-go territory. So just friendly advice, don't drive in the mountains right now. Give it a couple of hours, it will improve. But right now, it is treacherous to say the least. Grand Lake, looking a bit better as you head a bit further north out there in beautiful Grand Lake. And here in Denver, we're of course getting some of that snow as well. I'm less concerned about the snow here in Denver because visibility is a lot better for us here in town. Again, it's in the high country where we're looking at some of those really just dangerous conditions, white knuckle stuff in the high country right now. So bitter cold through tonight. Snow ends this afternoon for both the mountains and the Front Range, and then we'll see milder temps later on this week. Finally, current wind chill, minus 24 in Denver. I haven't even talked about these dangerous wind chills, and perhaps the worst of it will come today and tonight. Air temperature, minus 5 here at 9 News, minus 6 out at the airport. Just dangerous, dangerous stuff, and those wind chill warnings go through tomorrow morning. Wind chill values low as minus 30, maybe even minus 40 in a few spots. Frostbite under 10 minutes. And we've got 23 hours of this below zero wind chill streak to go until we finally kind of break things up a little bit and get into some warmer air. But winds right now, again, this is part of the issue. Look at Leadville, 44 miles an hour for us. Our friends there at 10,000 feet. The wind is whipping, and that is why that visibility is so nasty. Now, the winds back off a little bit this afternoon tonight, and that will also combine with some lighter snowfall. That should make things a little bit better, but in the foothills, we'll see some pretty strong winds for tomorrow morning. So just a heads up, if you're in the foothills, your winds ramp up tonight into tomorrow. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. That is my main concern. Less about the snow, more about the wind combined with that snowfall. Now notice that snow kind of pushing its way off to the south. We're starting to get some dry air working its way on in from the north, but it's going to take a couple hours for that dry air to make its way into the mountains and into the Front Range. So right now here in Denver, kind of a snow globy, lighter snow event for us right now. I'm actually looking outside as we speak, and it's just kind of, again, those light flakes, but enough to make those roads pretty slick out there in the mountains. That's where it's pretty snowy as well. And as we head through the rest of the day, that mountain snowfall kind of dissipates as we get into tonight, and that snow finally ends entirely for tomorrow. But we've still got very difficult conditions here, folks, in terms of those mountain passes. It is very, very tricky for the next few hours. Again, if you're looking for a window, you need to get back. Give it a couple hours. Try and get that drive done. If you're, say, in Silverthorne or Frisco, or you're trying to get back, or Breckenridge, any of the I-70 mountains in Summit County, come 2:30, 3 o'clock, things I think will be a bit better by then. The snow rates should be lower. The wind should be a little bit lighter. It's still going to be pretty blustery, but I'm hoping that by then that you can get the drive done during the daylight hours with less wind and better visibility. Meantime, for us here in Denver, we've only probably got another hour or two of this to go, and then things will start to break up. Light snow will continue for the next few hours, but again, we're pretty much done with the snowfall. An additional dusting to an inch of snow for most of the metro area. We will see some localized bands on the south side of town. Could lead to another maybe 1 to 3 inches of total accumulation. But again, I'm less concerned about the snow here in the metro area. I'm more concerned about the fact that we're going to kind of clear things up, and that means that tonight will actually probably end up being the coldest night, and the coldest air temperatures at this current stretch probably coming tonight. We're going to drop down to minus 16 for us in Denver. That's the air temperature. You factor in the wind, we're probably talking about a combination of of air temperature plus wind. It'll probably feel like minus 35, minus 40 tomorrow morning. So that is some real deal cold air that's going to move its way into the picture for the overnight time period. Today, those wind chills will be way below zero all day long. It does improve tomorrow afternoon. So we've got, about 22 hours or so of this brutal cold to go. We're about 3 days in, about 1 to go. So we're getting there, folks, but we still got some more to go. Final thing I want to leave you with, avalanche watches and warnings through today. Now, those warnings do not go into tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow is also going to be a very high avalanche danger day. Again, those warnings go through today, but with the current conditions we've got right now, it is quite likely that tomorrow is going to be a high avalanche danger day, maybe slightly lower than today, but I know a lot of you, because we've had a slow start to the snow season, probably itching to get up into the high country and enjoy some of the snow. And I get it. I'm a big skier myself. I'm going to go skiing later on this week, but avoid the backcountry today and tomorrow. Again, I know the warnings only go through today, but tomorrow is going to be rough as well. So wait, I think Wednesday, Thursday, we should see some improvement in terms of those avalanche conditions, but tomorrow looks rough as well. So again, I know a lot of you are looking at the CIAC, I see warnings, and again, they only go through today. Tomorrow will also be rough. If you can push it back, make it Wednesday, make it Thursday. So lots to get into. I'll have more details for you coming up at 9 News at noon and at 2 p.m. here on 9 News Plus, and at 4, 5, and 6 here on the 9 News family of networks. Stay safe out there here, folks, and have a great rest of your Monday.